My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is June 3rd, 2023. It is 5:17 a.m. This is video number 2. The first video, it was focused on Philip Schofield, and I went on Wikipedia, look up how the situation came about, and I share it with you, and then I read some tweets. So in this video, just regular tweets. All right, so let's go on Twitter. How many do I have? Not a lot. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, just 8 tweets. All right, so let's start with this, and I think I shared it on my community board. Could have been this one or something similar. Okay, comma, you turned on Meghan and sold out for Charles. Anna is no good. Look what she did to Andre Leon Talley. You F around, find out. Meghan Markle. All right, so Edward Enninful is out as Vogue editor. Harry and Meghan's pal, the British editor's first black and first male chief, is leaving role amid rumors of a rift with publisher Anna nuclear winter. Edward Enninful, how do you pronounce his name? Enninful? All right. Edward Enninful, 51, will be taking on a new global role as publisher. Was it Condé Nast? So I came across him, okay, when I first came to know this guy existed in this world was when Meghan did the Vogue editing thing. Okay, so at first, you know, we were happy obviously for Meghan and all of that, but even before he got the MVP or whatever those awards he usually get, there was an interview that he did with CNN, and I came across it. I was like, what the F this guy is talking about? And I think I have it on my PYTE channel. Okay, ever since then I couldn't stand him, and I was like, my goodness. And he backstabbed Meghan like this. Okay, go and watch that video and you'll see what I said at that time. Okay, is he the same guy that said there was no racism in the royal family? There's that. Let's go into that. Yes, he is. He doubted Meghan in public. In other words, he portrayed Meghan as a liar because she dared to say the British media and the royal family are racist. Okay, I knew it. Thank you for replying. Okay, there's that. Okay, he's not out. He's taking on a new role. Now he's Harry and Meghan's friend. Thank God, Harry and Meghan. Everybody's showing who they are. That's all. You know, so that way Harry and Meghan could position themselves as they move forward. That's all. Everything is all good. Everybody is showing who they truly are. So when Meghan is doing some work and things like that, she will know, Harry and Meghan, they will know who to choose to fit in certain role that they want to do. Okay, everybody's showing themselves. He's not out. He's taking on a new role. Now he's Harry and Meghan's friends. Weren't they bragging about him being Charles' guy now, who avoided talking about Harry and Meghan? He did the write-up for Chuck in Time, the Prince's Trust ambassador, and was at the coronation and had a British Vogue editor and Meghan's one-time pal Edward Enninful chat with Katy Perry as he arrived at Westminster Abbey for the coronation. Edward Enninful looked to be in deep conversation with Katy Perry as he arrived at Westminster Abbey. Coronation live blog, does this and all of that. That was what, 6 May 2023. Inside the megawatt Prince's Trust Global Gala, where April 28, 2023, last night, Edward Enninful brought royal glamour to New York City as the host of Prince's Trust Global Gala. Enninful gathered. Okay, so he got another thing. Okay, the announcement framed the move as a promotion, placing him in the direct line to succession Anna Wintour. Okay, Winter. I credit Enninful for his partnership with Meghan on the historic September 2019 Forces of Change issue, but his eventual lack of support for Meghan was offensive, so I'm angry at him. There's the thing too. Yeah, this is why the squad are upset about him. Okay, he's going into a new role. Okay, so there's the Guardian talking about him. British Vogue editor-in-chief Edward Enninful promoted to new role after 6 years at the helm of British Vogue. Enninful is poised to take on new global role at Condé Nast next year. Okay, I'm so glad I unfollow him after that cringy editorial. Okay, Harry and Meghan's pal. Seriously, I know, but they say one time pal. Let's not forget that. One time. It was a one-time thing. Harry and Meghan's pal. Seriously, he dissed Meghan, never defended her, took up for Charles, wrote a passionate article embracing Charles, kissing his ass literally, but the Lion UK article associate him with Meghan and Harry. There's the time. I don't even take it that way, but yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I can't with these liars. One-time pal too. Was it Charles don't even want to associate with him, and he was sticking up for. I'm telling you, these people, if you don't know yourself, my goodness, I love that for him. Probably too much diversity for Anne Winter. Man, the ancestors do not play. I have never seen karma visit so many people so swiftly. I love it. Every one of Meghan's detractors get what's coming for them. I think what's happening here, I think there's something huge that's gonna happen for the Sussexes. Huge. I don't know what it is. And these things come us going swiftly, trying to clean up those mess before it reaches the pinnacle of what Meghan and Harry trying to do. In my humble opinion, I do not have a crystal ball, but I feel that in my bone. Okay, man, the ancestors do not play. I have never seen karma visit so many people so swiftly. I love it. Every one of Meghan's detractors get what's coming for them. Right? Karma, baby. Okay, yeah, he sure did. What did the media do? Added Harry and Meghan's name to try shaming them. He's out, so it reflect poorly on them. Is that it? There's a laugh. Make it make sense. LOL. Yep, Meghan may forgive him. We will not. This is where the squad move away from Meghan. When it's time to defend Meghan, hey, Meghan could say stop, whatever. The squad will be like, we don't know you, Meghan. They did that to you, so this is where we move in. You don't have to tell us a damn thing. Alright, Camel has no deadline. Alright, so let's move on to the next tweet. Completely different topic here. There's more comment, but let's move on. I really don't want to make this an hour. Okay, so there's this here. Hear me out. My birthday is coming up, and I love, I think it's Manchester United. Nothing will make me happier than hearing the crowd boo and chant chop chop. Chop chop, as Willie League hands the trophy to Marcus Rashford today. Please God, make this happen. That's that. Okay, boo. Okay, chop chop. That's the word here. Boo. Why are you cheating on your wife? Apologize to Harry and Meghan. Boo. I'm telling you, the squad or something. Prince William to present trophy to winners of Football Association Cup final between Man City and Manchester United. Is it Manchester City and Manchester United? I don't know. You guys could correct me. I don't know the names of those football. But I think this means Manchester United. I've heard of this. Okay, the Prince of Wales will present the winners of the match with the trophy at Wembley Stadium. Okay, on June. So it already happened probably. Who won it? Okay, not chop chop. Like we all care about poor Kate. Lots of booze works for me. There's that. I have a funny feeling about the booing. Okay, chop chop, really? LOL. But you know the ugly has no shame. Okay, can't wait for another fun outing. Happy birthday. Okay, yes, Manchester is not happy with the royal family. I hope listening boo William again. Alright, so let's see it. 21 seconds.
February. Football Association, His Royal Highness the Duke of Cambridge, the FA's chair, Debbie Hewitt. The FA presentation party is...
What happened here when they got about to announce his name? The person who's commenting for the TV stay quiet to let people hear the person who's commenting for the stadium, and then you hear the audience Okay, the minute they say William's name, they booed. Let me move it back again so you can see what I'm saying.
Is led by the President of the Football Association, His Royal Highness the Duke of Cambridge, followed by...
Oh, never mind. It's skipped.
Yes, a presentation part.
Yeah, he stayed quiet, and when they said Duke of Cambridge, you hear the boo. Alright, so let's move on to the next tweet. I think it's something completely different. Okay, so that's... Oh my god. There was a wedding that happened. It's in one of my videos. I don't know when it's gonna come out. But apparently, when I started seeing images of William and Kate, I'm like, what's going on? Then I found out they went to a wedding. Okay? Other royal couples and sync, and then there's the Wells sisters and space. Okay, there's that. Who is that? I don't know who's that. But she looks familiar though. I don't know why she looks familiar. I don't know who is he or her, but she looks familiar. Alright, there's this. This I know. Alright, Wilhelm. Oh my god, I keep on forgetting his name. That's the king of Netherlands. Look at how he walked. Up straight. Upright. Okay, there's his wife. So they did their tour, part of to learn about racism. He took his daughter with him. They were having fun and all of that, dancing with the people. I have that on this, I think this channel or my other channel. All right. Okay, I know them. That's the Aussie. There's the invite and uninvite lady. All right, they were trying to make an example out of her, and they did. They did. If you go back around the Queen's funeral where they were having those issues, Charles, regarding the invite and uninvite, I call it out the day it happened. Okay, and then next thing you know, they start going, the tabloids start going after their kids. Okay, one of their son, probably, who knows, maybe he did some of the thing that he did, but the tabloid, UK tabloid, started to putting out things about their children. And then this is why I say the Queen, his mother, okay, did what she did to his brother's kids. And I called it out. I think I was right. Okay, if we really truly, or they come truthful with everything, you'll see I'm right. But most likely they will deny everything. Okay, but I called it out. And I'm glad the brother called his mom out on what she did, because they had already agreement of whatever the titles of the kids and all of that, and then out of the blue for his mother to do that to his nephews and nieces or something. They do no, I don't think they have girls. It's mostly boys. Okay, so yeah, because Charles was trying to create the excuses, and they use her for the, his mother. Alright, she did what she did. But anyway, but look at them. They all in sync, side by side, walking. Look at the... My goodness. This is where the performance should be. Leave everything behind. Pretend everything is fine, because you're on world stage. Don't carry your baggage with you here. I have to say, not that I'm taking any... I'm trying to make Kate look good, but at least, okay, the behavior of William is unacceptable. Okay, I mean, everybody, they both deserve each other for whatever nonsense they're going through because of what they did to Meghan. But him, because he's there to, on behalf of Charles, not that Charles is any better, okay, not that they're any better, but he's there to represent his country. He should have a better sense of doing things, because they never teach him anything of proper, how to be respectful to others. It's only him only. They invite you to something, be respectful right in front of the bride. He did his chop kind of thing. All right, so that's that. I talk about it in that video. Okay, these two just don't like each other anymore, and it shows. Look at them. Yeah, I like the way he keep his body really up straight. Okay, I mean, this one, the way he's walking here, look like he's making the effort to make it walk straight. And him, he's already have the proper alignment. I think this is natural to him, the way he's walking. It's natural to him. Okay, but it's still upright. But look at that one though, but whatever. So there's this one here. That's, what's her name? Beatrice. Yeah, Beatrice. And this one, I don't know. I have question mark for him. Whatever, but not me to say. Let's see here. Married suit her, looking so pretty. And the coronation, there's an image that I saw of her. I think when she was walking, I think Harry was there. And she looked very skinny to me. Okay, but why is Beatrice wearing white to a wedding? I don't know. Okay, I don't like her, but they are like a happy married couple. The look of love at wedding. Okay, even a blood princess is holding hand. The protocol shit doesn't exist. Oh no, holding hands while meeting royal families, the shock, the outrage, and the British media and by the derangers must be horrific. Oh wait, there's the rolling eye. It's staged, the hypocrisy. Okay, let's go back. Okay, Mr. It's a royal protocol set by Queen Elizabeth II. Spit fact when you are confident about them, huh? Hi, squaddies. Okay, I mute this person. Looks like William also lowered her fashion budget as they again use the palace curtain. Palace curtain, most likely from the past queen's room. Okay, there's a laugh. Okay, so there's that. Let's move on. Let's move on. There's more comment. You see what's there. But I bet when he goes back home, nobody's gonna tell him, don't do that in public. I don't know. Okay, the redhead married up. Okay, so there's, oh my god, I read some of the comment. I blocked so many people. I blocked so many people there. She's helping him grow up into what appears to be a decent human being. Okay, Diana will be proud of both of them. I don't know, I think Diana sent Meghan to go rescue her baby. I'm telling you, because the thing that Harry was going through over there personally, and then Meghan to come right at the right moment, I'm telling you, she just came in to get him out of there. Okay, Diana will be proud. Okay, and he knows it, that's for sure. He knows it and he is grateful. The prince said as soon as he saw her, he knew he had to up his game.
How much did you, Prince Harry, know about Meghan? Had you seen her on TV?
No, I'd never even heard about her until this friend said Meghan Markle. I was like, right, okay, give me a bit of background. what's going on here? So no, I'd never watched Suits. I'd never heard of Meghan before, and I was beautifully surprised when I walked into that room and saw her, and there she was sitting there. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna really have to up my game.
Alright, so this is someone I blocked. I'm not even gonna try. Yes, I'm very happy for them. To think there's this. They ran in the same circle, like Harry says. The stars were meant to be aligned. Spared by Prince Harry to see Spot Meghan smash the conveyor belt. The infamous IG happened to be, there's the loving eye. And what country is that? Doing a Photoshop and Harry got patched in. Okay, too many symbols. Alright. And he knows it. He did, and he knows it too. As he said, he had to up his game, and now she's got him in custom Dior instead of TK Maxx, and on a beautiful property instead of a shack, still doing the work he loves. Okay, and that's why everybody is so bitter and angry about it. Harry married well out of his league, and Meghan got herself the last eligible prince. It's a modern day love story that the cynics hate. The thing is that what they really hate right now, okay, not only Meghan, but that was natural for them. Okay, the way that they expect Harry to live, okay, being poor, working at McDonald's and being miserable, okay, this is what they wanted for him. If Harry was miserable, they will be happy. But now that Harry is happy and living his best life, that drives them crazy. These people are berserk. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing to see this is how human being is. And then when you look at the history of the UK around the world, you see the carnage they left in every country they went through. You could understand. Now I hope karma do its thing, reverse that, go back to England and do the thing that they did to the state of despair and mess up so many people, so many families' lives, and some lives were lost way too early because of the nonsense they spread throughout the world. Okay, karma, do your thing.
I'm just scoot on over and let you whack him. Get him again. Get him for me.
Right, let's see here. He did, and he knows, okay, I read that. Still going to work, he loved. And that's why everybody is so bitter and angry about it. Harry married well out of his league, and Meghan got herself the last eligible prince. It's a modern day love story, and the cynics hate it. Okay, I don't get the concerned media attack on them. I know there's big money behind it. I just don't get why. Nobody does. Okay, we don't know why. I mean, we know that racism played a big part of it, but Meghan didn't do anything to them. She left the country. They wanted spotlight. Hey, she said, you want spotlight? Take all the spotlight you want. Just leave me alone. Okay, you don't hear Meghan coming out every single day talking about her work, nothing. It's until her work is done, you get to see the final product, and then what do you see? She gets awards. Okay, but the other ones, they get mad, they get angry, they get jealous because she's getting an award, but she put the hard work, where she said she doesn't mind working behind the scenes and meet the right people to maximize her potential.
I mean, I think that knowing that I've just been here for 3 months, right? And in that amount of time, but with that said, for me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact.
She told everybody that none of them listened to her. Okay? None of them listened to her. Can you imagine if they had used Meghan's best qualities? Can you imagine where the UK would have been right now? You will hear every single country is talking about the UK. But instead, they rather go onto the hate wagon and spread hate, which is what they do best. And now it's opening people's eyes. People saying, no. People who don't even care about Meghan. Okay? People who don't care she exists, or they know she's existed, or whatever. Okay? Because the hate is consistent, non-stop. And people start asking, why they hating on her? Okay, the same thing that happened to me. Why this? Why that? And people are like, wait a second, she didn't do anything. Why are you guys all hating? A lot of people are starting to say that. Okay, people who've been minding their own business are starting to see the nonsense the UK is pulling out. Okay, and then that shows you how hard Princess Diana was working to get away from these vile people. Okay. People need to remember that every time they put Harry and Meghan in the sphere or in the conversation of what the British media is doing to them, don't forget Diana in that conversation as well, because she was dealing with them on her own. Okay, the same group of people, they're still alive. They're still alive, and they continue the same nonsense. Okay, people need to put a stop to this idiot who's trying to ruin so many young people's lives. Okay, he surely did. There's that. Sure did. He saved that man. Literally saved him. Alright, like some squad usually say, they both save each other. Alright, next tweet. And this image is really nice too. Alright, it's so fascinating to hear from my pal who work in the Canadian book industry. They all unanimously rave about how Spare made their year and that it's a game changer in the audiobook industry. Harry's memoir hasn't left the #1 spot since it released. Wow. I'm impressed that it still is doing well. It seems when there is a big royal event, it increased interest in the book. Okay, it is very impressive, my friend said. Even if it were in the top 20, it'd be impressive. So the fact that it hasn't left the top spot and on other countries it stays in the top 5 is phenomenal. And audiobooks are expensive. Okay, well deserved, Emmy nominated. For real, I'm so happy for Harry because he told his story and it was success. Good for him. Nice. I'm wondering what the record is. Seem to be holding #1 for quite some times now. Alright, great read and listen. Love it. That's in French. The audio version is very good. He's an excellent narrator. His jokes and sarcasm bring it to life. Yeah, that's for sure. What was it when Harry and Meghan first put their promo regarding the audio? I usually have it on my on my holiday intro. What's the, let me put a small portion of it. You hear Harry's voice. It's really cute.
Should we start? No? Ladies first?
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archewell audio?
Yeah.
Archewell audio.
I mean,
Really?
shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, next tweet. Racist white Brits hate this one because it's one of the last time they got to see their beloved queen laugh genuinely. Okay, the last time. Okay, they didn't say the only time, the last time. There's that guy who was taking heavy security. Look at him in the background. What's his name? Edward Young, I think that's his name. I'm telling you that. Whew, when you have so many people working for you, you don't know who's the snake, who's whatever. And this guy was replaced because of Charles and what's the other one? Charles and Andrew. Okay, they team up together to override the queen. But the queen have the good sense to know who to keep. But I think the reason she agreed to it is because she's like, I'm about to go, and she's trying to keep things perfectly for them. So when she leave, she could, the rest could pick up, in a good way. But they were starting to mess it up even before she left. So it's not her fault. I mean, I'm not saying, okay. Keep in mind, there's many branches when it comes to these topics. I'm talking in sense of within the institution. Okay, within. I'm not talking about the Commonwealth. That's a different branch of things. I'm not talking what they did in Africa. Different branch of things. I'm not talking about colonialism, different branch of thing. I'm talking about the monarchy, the institution. The queen tried to keep it in a way. When Charles come in, it will be a smooth transition for him. There will be no problem or whatever. But Charles decided to start creating problem even before the queen left. Okay, change the queen's private secretary. All the thing that you see Harry's going through right now with the courts and the phone hacking, the security, all of this. This is all of the making of whoever's in position right now. Because the queen was trying to be nice, accepted Meghan. I'm not saying she liked Meghan. Different story here. For the institution's sake, to keep the monarchy, what did she say in her speech thing? Okay, the Commonwealth kind of thing.
But through the inventions of science, I can do what was not possible for any of them. I can make my solemn act of dedication with the whole empire listening. I should like to make that dedication now. It is very simple. I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and to the service of our great imperial family to which we all belong.
She was trying to be nice. Okay? Accepted Meghan because she knows, and I think also Harry gave the queen the right advice, okay, for listening to Harry. And I think because of Harry, the queen did what she needed to do, and then to help the monarchy. But the racists went their own way, and then this is where we are now. Okay, and this is why also they divide the brother. I've said this so many times. Harry was the only one who was giving all those people who were in position of making decision. Harry was giving them the right advice. Okay, the right advice. He spoke to the queen, gave the queen the right advice. Spoke to Charles, gave the right advice. The brother, right advice. Only the queen who listened to Harry. Only the queen. And then you see what we have now. The left behind royals are in disrepair. Disarray, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is a tweet that I black. Okay, and on another one, there's that. Okay, I think it's just out of respect. Like I said, she doesn't have to like Meghan personally. Out of respect and for her grandson and for the Commonwealth and all of that, she showed the respect. Okay, all right, this is a lovely picture. I think so too. Yeah. Okay, all right, so time to black. I missed that one. They love to show themselves. Great pic. Facts. There's that. Okay, you are savage. You just get my Brits white triggered. I'm here for it. I'm telling you, there were a lot. I black a lot of them on this tweet alone. Okay, bloody hell, act your age. Okay, so what's the thing? Okay, love this photo. So this seems like it deserves a black. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Now we completely off topic of the monarchy. Alright. So this one I saw and I thought it was good to share. In 1954, Betty White had a talk show and faced criticism for including a black tap dancer, Arthur Duncan, on her show. Betty responded with, quote, "I'm sorry, deal with it," end quote, and gave Duncan more airtime. Her show was cancelled afterward. That's one thing. I mean, she lived to be close to 100. I think she was 99 when she passed. Okay, couple months or maybe weeks leading to her birthday to turn 100. I think I'll look at the date she died and the date she was born, because she lived her best life. She was, can you imagine this? She's been in the industry quite some time, way before I was born. Okay, and then throughout my lifetime she was relevant. Okay, through her old age she did Snicker bar, you know, the Snicker bar, the chocolate candy commercial. Okay, during the football thing in the US, she was still within conversation. It's almost like Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart is still within certain conversation. I mean, she's not on TV every day now, but it's one of those type of people where they embrace cultures out of respect, okay, and things like that. They still remain relevant. People embrace them for the courage and the thing that she's done. Okay, so there's me here 7 hours ago. May she continue to rest in peace. 16 people like it. Narrator: we need more people to be like Betty White. That's for sure. Is that an article? No, that's not an article. Okay, why do we give these people our money? Oh, the people, I don't know which one. Be more specific. I guess the one who don't want black people into the sphere. Okay, they didn't want to hear a black person tap dancing on the radio. This is personal as F somehow. Alright, was it radio? I could swear she was always a TV personality, unless this was in early years I never heard of. Okay, Betty White seemed racist mad because she has black people on her show. LOL. And you know what she remind me? She's in the same group as what's her name? She's a country singer. She's Miley Cyrus' godmother, I think. What's her name? I'll put a picture of her. I can't think of her name right now. All right, she's one of those. She also what's her name? She donates a lot of money to charities. You never hear her about with her husband or anything like that, because her husband is private and everything, but she does her thing privately. Okay, I'm sorry, but you know, he stays. Betty White. All right, so that wow, this is time. As I look at this just remind me, there was, I think I said this story before. There was someone who was supposed to go to work on a weekend to work with elderly, and I did not want to go because it was my weekend. You want to enjoy weekend and stuff like that, but that person couldn't make it, and she asked several people. First she came to me and I said, ask somebody. If you cannot find anybody, maybe I'll do it. So eventually I did it for her. And when I got there, it was an elderly Jewish lady, very nice. And then, you know, after I helped her with everything that she needed and whatever, and we were sitting and we were looking at pictures of her. This is where everything, I guess this was a lesson for me to learn. We were looking at pictures of her. I think, was she a dancer? I don't remember she was a dancer, but she was showing me a picture when she was young, teenager, lovely, very nice. And then I'm looking at this frail lady right next to me. It brings so much sadness in me, and it made me realize how life is so precious. Anything could change. And yeah, and this, looking at this picture and compared to that, look at them, very young, lively and everything. Phew. And there they are here years later. And I don't, is he still alive? But I know Betty passed. Okay, Arthur Duncan was an incredible talent. I guess he passed. And wonderful mentor for young aspiring tap dancer. Glad that Betty knew what time it was. All right, let me not move it back so I don't keep on laughing. My father told me this story while watching the Lawrence Welk show in the 1970s. I tuned in to the show for years to watch Arthur Duncan, an amazing dancer. He remind me, as they're talking about tap dancer, Gregory Hines or something like that, his name. He passed away. Okay, I saw him in my high school graduation. He was the speaker there. All right, there's the see, she was relevant. Okay, that's a different language. Okay, I love that she went against the grain and said, I don't care what you will. Okay, I love that she went against the grain and said, I don't care what you all say. I may be invited disaster here, but I've never heard one negative thing about Betty White. I just love her. Yep, never heard a damn thing. Okay, when you old and slice bread, you got that wisdom. Okay, Betty was an amazing human being. Thank you for everything. Okay, thank you for being a friend. Duncan later danced for many years on the Lawrence Welk show. Alright, Arthur Duncan eventually went on to be a regular on the Lawrence Welk show. Okay, I wish I had met her before she passed. Okay, this is the thing. It's when you're alive, you do the right thing. Look at that. She can no longer speak. She's dead. She's under the ground. Okay, look how many people talking positively of her. But those other racist people, my goodness, they still haven't learned a damn thing yet. Alright, next tweet. And this is my last one. Okay, so this one is, I retweeted that, and I bookmarked my tweet to share with you. Okay, we need to revive separation of church and state. These miserable people want to impose their backward thinking into the rest of people. I should say into the rest of the world or something like that. We respect their right to be a morons. They refuse to let us be. All right, so this is a retweet of the Associated Press. All right, let's go into that. Okay, the good book is being treated like a bad book in Utah after a parent frustrated by effort to ban materials from school convinced a suburban district that some Bible verses were too vulgar or violent for young children. I'm telling you, these people, I don't know, they have their own little community of banning stuff. Why don't they just stay in their little bubble? And they're spreading their nonsense completely. I'm not gonna read everything. I'm not even gonna read all of that. Okay, I thought it was banned because guys wearing dresses were reading to children. Okay, blasphemy. Next, look at the Quran. I bet they won't. Typical Mormon behavior. Everything is bad. Let's not do it. You only live once, my friend. You only live once. All right. So this is why I said we need to revive separation of church and state. That's in the United States. I don't know about other countries where religion should not get mixed up within the law. Okay, because once you start following the religion and saying, and it become a mess. Okay, and this is where we are right now. The U.S. is becoming a mess right now because they're imposing things within religious studies and all of that into our laws. So that's why we're having so much issues right now. All right, so that's it. I see two things in my notification. These two. Okay, it seems like they did not represent Brits well. Okay, so this is the thing regarding William. That's where he was saying chop chop. Okay, and public funds, private planes. William and Kate Windsor traveled to Jordan in a luxury private jet at taxpayers' expense to save them getting up early. The jet flew empty from London to pick them up near their Norfolk mansion. Alright, so I went over this already, but this is what I wrote regarding that. 19 people like it and 3 retweet. It seems like they did not represent Brits well. Then again, they always think they're better than everyone else. His behavior was, okay, I wanted to say some profanity here, I just left it. Yeah, his behavior over there was not good at all. Alright, so let's do a prayer. So this is the thing I was looking for my first video. Oh, so that's a picture of him and the guy. Now that he become much older now. Oh my God, spend lovely day with hunky personal. Wow. Oh, is that the same person or something? Philip Schofield respond to boyfriend claim after fans speculate over Instagram photo. Wow, I'm telling you, those young people are doing their thing on Instagram. Wow. I mean, let those young people be. My God, they refuse to age. Instead, they ruin people's life. Okay, let's do a prayer. That was on my first video. Prayer for, let's do knowledge, or let's say wisdom. Prayer for wisdom. And what will we say after that? And we need people to see the light. Wisdom, knowledge, and what do we say? to see the truth or something. I don't know. See the truth? I don't know. Okay. Thus, Lord, I ask that you lead me today and give me guidance, direction, clarity, and wisdom into your truth. God, order my step by your Holy Spirit. Let your word guide my choices and let me not go ahead of you. I humbly ask for your guidance and direction today as I go through life. Yeah. All right. Next tweet. And not next tweet. Image. All right. Let's pick this one. Okay. Prayer, working in truth. Anointed One, help me to live in truth, to speak it, to know it, and to experience it. Empower me with honesty, especially when it is difficult to execute it. Help me to realize the truth will always set me free, while a lie will always continue to grow. Give me faith, wisdom, and knowledge to execute the truth through every situation I face. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, I was thinking of this one, so let's do it for the sake to ease my thing, because I wanted to do it as well. Prayer for divine wisdom. Heavenly Father, open my eyes to see the truth, open my ears to hear your words, open my heart to gain understanding and your eternal wisdom to spread your words successfully in the land. May I be a blessing to others with the knowledge you provide me with, so that I can assist in recruiting more soldiers for the army of Christ. That's what we need. That's what we need for the Sussexes. Okay, I pray that I will gain eternal wisdom and understanding on this day. Yeah, no wonder why I wanted to read that. Okay, my instinct was like, read this, read this. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. That's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.